Hello, what's up everybody? This is Mark and we continue our now it's Netherlands campaign. It's the year 1530 and let's start. First of all, our fifth government reform. I have taken the one that gives a discount for artillery cost. I'm also converting the provinces to reformed. I have started annexing Munster and will be also vassalizing Denmark. And right now we are collecting our crown lands because one of our missions, especially this one, requires 60% of crown lands, and that's why we are going for it. At the moment we can press this mission, which will give us to mercantilism and increase our trade power. And also, since we took 11th technologies, we can now build manufactories, and that is the time where Netherlands will be booming. For this, I will be taking 1% loans, and we can start building manufactories. We have a lot of cloths in our provinces, and that's why we want to build as many manufacturers as possible. Now let's fully annex Nupe, and this will fix our borders significantly. We have now finally built our cloth manufacturers, and as you can see, income has grown around 30 ducats, and this is only the beginning. We have finally completed our third idea group, unlocked all the national ideas, and we'll be getting now a finisher, a trade efficiency bonus, and we can also set a new policy. Let's do this for manpower. Let's now take a chunk of Congo. It will be looking something like this. No coalition whatsoever. Yeah, concentrating a lot. And since I do have enough ducats, I can now promote this trade center to level 3. It'll give me some boost to trade power. Alright, so this is a moment of truth for Netherlands. We can seize land. Now we have 60 crown lands. And this means that we can complete this mission. It will give us 100 diplomatic points and 15% of statist power. And we also need to develop Utrecht one time. And we can now complete this mission, which will give us access to the next mission. And this awesome mission, you can see what it does. It allows us to get Restoration Union Casus Belli on England. And it's freaking awesome. Since we do not need any more crown lands, I guess we will be selling titles because we still need some money. And continue our buildings. Alright, and let's now finally attack England. We'll be calling out Spain. Almost all preparations are ready. For this war I have built 20 carracks, and I also have some Dutch BOC trade fighting ships, some cogs, so I think we are ready to go. First I will be attacking Sweden. I want to take them out from the war, and then I will be just dealing with only England and Portugal. For this war I will be also pressing this mission to get more light ship compatibility. I will be also pressing this mission to get an admiral, and I also need some morale of armies, so this mission is okay, and morale of navies, of course. Okay, so England got stuck wiped on the sea. Let's now finally peace out England. We will form union, take all their money, and that's it. No coalition. England is our junior partner. Of course, it is not loyal at all. But I think with some relationship improvement, yeah, it can be easily and quickly turned to loyal. Since we do have some money, let's now upgrade this project. And I guess we can spend some manpower. And we have finished this branch. So we can now press this mission, Dismantling dry, and strengthen the orangist. Orangist. Okay, let's strengthen them. Why not? Yep, some weird thing just happened. France attacked England colony in North America, and since England is my subject, I entered as a defender in war with France, and now I can call my allies. Actually, why not? Let's kill our friends. And France is just outnumbered here. I will call Austria. Yeah. Austria, Spain, and that's it. That's it for France. And printing press just spawned. It spawned in Italy, because it was a Switzerland province, a reformed one. But anyway, we will get it spawned very quickly. Let's peace out France. I won't be taking too much land from France. I will be taking just Roussillon and Armagnac to myself, and take all the North American colonies to myself too. And that will be a peace deal. Also, taking all of their money, war apps, and so on. Okay, so now I can release Champagne as a vessel. I will be also releasing Gascony as a vessel. And let me convert Champagne to reform it. This will allow me to complete eligibility, and just in few years I will be getting this institution spread option. It will significantly increase the spawning of printing press in our provinces. And by releasing these vessels, I will have a bunch of nice cores, so I can conquer France easily. And now, since we have completed a mission to make a personal union with England, we can finally sell our titles and get a lot of money from this, so let's do it. And now let's attack Sweden for reconquest of our juicy Denmark cores, especially Sealand is the one that we're mostly interested in. Take Sealand. I won't be calling in any allies. Sweden doesn't have any army. Since we have placed merchants into the Malacca region, it's time for a special event that increases the price of spices, trade goods, and the country who has placed first a merchant into Malacca region also get additional money and prestige. Finally, due to this option to support royalist in England, we have made it absolutely loyal, so it won't break off even if our ruler dies. So England is forever Dutch. That's it. Since I have sold all my titles and repaid 1% loans, I can take 5% loans, a new 5% loans again, and this will allow me to embrace printing press and take technologies. And we got already 377 of income, and it's not a limit. It's far away from a limit. If you get trade income more than 50% and you have completed this mission branch for PUing England, you can get an additional merchant just from the mission. Let's do it, and let's put this guy into Zanzibar. Amsterdam got unique event House of Elsevier. Within this event it gives you 100 diplomatic power, 5 prestige. Paper will be now produced in Amsterdam, and taking into account that price of paper is currently increased up to 525, it's a very good event. Amsterdam will also get local goods produced modifier plus 0.5. It's very awesome. And I can finally declare on France, call in Spain, Austria, whatsoever, for reconquest of Reims, of course. We do want a course of our vessels, and we need to do it as soon as possible before religion war starts. Okay, and we can finally peace out France. I will be taking provinces for Champagne, for Gascony, our vessels, their course, and some money as a bonus. Almost no coalition, just few Catholic countries, and that's it. Alright, so we have defeated France for 2 times in a row, and actually at this moment France is no longer dangerous to us. We can deal with it on our own, and this means that we no longer care about our alliance with Austria, so we don't need them as an ally against France. And at this point we can join Protestant League. At the moment we are so rich that we can sell titles just for 5,000 ducats. Then Sealand, and the money I have received from Sealand I will be spending into improving the Dutch Polders monument, and that will give me an additional 5% goods produced modifier. Let's spend some ducats on this. And some manpower, and some ducats again. And some manpower. Yeah, it will be ready just in 1 month. I do have more than 1,000 of ducats, and let's improve our second trade center within the English Channel to level 3. It will give some additional trade power. And after this I'm going to attack Kilwa for the province of Ngoche. We will call Spain later. Alright, so a war for the Protestant League just started, and you can see the numbers in Protestants and the numbers in Catholics. I think the victory will be ours, but we still need just to have some fightings. As your tier 6 government reform, you can pick whatever you like. You can become a theocratic government, like theocracy. You can become a republic. You can get back to royal court and become an average monarchy. If you want to keep your traditional Netherlands statist and orangist gov reform, you can just pick general estates, which will give you additional reform progress, estates loyalty equilibrium, or aristocratic court. For some deplorep and improved relations, let's go for this one. Religious war just finished, just ended, and Austria completely lost religious war. It got converted to reformed. Bohemia is a new HRE emperor right now, and Protestant is the dominant phase of HRE. Unfortunately, you can't convert HRE to reformed as far as I know. It's now time to get our fourth group of ideas, and there is plenty of options you can pick for your fourth group of ideas. You can go plutocratic ideas to get more money, more manpower, more development cost reduction, nice policy for production efficiency. You can go for trade, of course, to get more money and so on, especially for money, just nothing else. You can get infrastructure to develop your country further. But for this campaign, I have decided to go for religious ideas, because this will make my country more stable. It will allow me to convert provinces faster, and it will give me some more manpower in true phase provinces, casus belli, and that's it. And also with religious ideas you will get additional culture conversion costs, also nice policies. Not a bad group of ideas, to be honest. And at the same time, let's sell our titles, seize lands when we peace out, and we will now be starting to build a lot of 14 tech manufacturers and get a lot of money from this. I was able to find the way to dismantle the Holy Roman Empire. In order to do it, I have allied some of the electors, and now I will be attacking Lubeck for reconquest of Denmark provinces, and HRE Emperor Bohemia will be called as co-belligerent, and also Lubeck is allied to Brandenburg and Bohemia is allied to Augsburg, so we will have everything in one war, just conquering provinces and dismantling HRE. Let's go for this. Finally, the capital of Brandenburg was captured. Right now I do control the capitals of Emperor Bohemia, an Elector Augsburg and Elector Brandenburg, and this means that I can finally dismantle HRE. It will give me 100 prestige, splendor, monarch points. Holy Roman Empire was dismantled, and this will allow me to paint the Europe faster. France is ready to accept our peace offer. Let's take Paris, of course, why not? Charters and all the cores back to our vessels, and some money. We are at the point that coalition can't do any troubles to us, so in most cases it can be ignored, even if it contains Spain and Austria. And again the same procedure of selling titles, getting 8,000 ducats, seizing land, and enjoying ourselves. It is now 15th military tech, and we can start building soldiers' households. It will give you a lot of manpower. And it's time it's time when all of these grain, livestock and fish provinces are booming, because they will bring you a lot of manpower. I have noticed something strange which never happened to me before, and I'm sure it never happened in your campaigns. Ottomans are currently being crushed by the Poland. Can you imagine this? Poland, which didn't take PU Lithuania, and it took quality offensive ideas. What the hell? And the Ottoman, who picked up quantity offensive quality, and Ottoman is being killed by Poland. How is this possible? I think I know how this is possible. Poland got 15 techs, 15 military technology, while Ottoman is struggling with it, I suppose due to not accepted printing press yet. And that is a huge chance for Poland to crush Ottomans. How is this possible? Have you ever seen Ottoman AI was beaten by any other AI? I don't. At the moment we are very close to our governing capacity limit, and it means it's now time to start raising our taxes to get more GovCap. Vijayanagar was easily defeated, and we can piece them out, take this chunk of land. A lot of admin points as usual, but what we can do, we wanna paint, and paint. By taking out the last province on Ceylon Island, we can complete the mission, seize Ceylon. It will give us an additional bonus for trade steering and a permanent climb into some provinces within Maluka's trade node. We can also complete the mission Control Coromandel, which will give us 2 mercantilism. Our soldier households has completed, and we are now getting 4,000 manpower per month, which is very nice. At the moment we have explored all the possible sea and ocean tiles in the world, so I don't have anything to explore, and it means that it's time to abandon exploration ideas, unfortunately, and instead you can pick any kind of ideas that you like. You can go infrastructure, administrative, economic, diplomatic, trade, maybe influence to get more vessels, quantity if you want more army quality, but I will go for plutocratic ideas. This is one of the best idea group set for merchant republic or something like this. With this group idea set you will have national unrest, additional morale of armies. You'll get monthly reform progress, 1 merchant, 10% goods produced modifier, dev cost discount, additional manpower, provincial trade power also will be increased. So, and some good policies, for example, like with expansion you will get additional production efficiency and manpower. This group set can be stacked with our existing ideas very comfortably, and we will get a lot of bonuses from it. Right now I will be attacking Bremen and also set Dithmarschen and Hamburg as a co-belligerent, because I do want to connect lands of mine and our vessel lands. So we just need like 3 more provinces to get a connection. For your tier 7 government reform, you can pick meritocratic recruitment. It will give you a discount for advisors. As you can see, I already have a level 5 advisors, and they are very cheap, taking into account that we have a ruler for advisor cost. So yeah, comparing to our income, it's literally nothing. As you can see, it is now December 1599, and we are very close to global trade spawn, and currently I have met all the requirements for global trade. And let's see in which province we will be getting it, since we are the strongest and the richest trade country in the world. So just few days. Just a few days. And the global trade has spawned where? Den Haag, of course, our capital. What a nice. And I will be getting some monarch points, government reform. Den Haag will also get trade power, so very nice and very much appreciated. I am now finally able to complete religious ideas and get Deus Volt, casus belli on every neighboring country which is not my religion. I do have enough money to embrace global trade. Let's do it. We are now jumping into Age of Absolutism. As you can see, several of the Age of objectives were automatically completed, like have 3 trade companies. We have a force limit around 330. We have 5 cultures accepted in our court, and I have also won a religious war previously. That's why we will be gaining splendor very quickly, and this will allow us to get Dutch commercialization. I forgot to mention that I have also completed a plutocratic ideas, set this policy for production efficiency and manpower. Let's now try to pick economic hegemon. Please be advised that when picking this hegemony, you will get relations drop with all of possible countries by -50 or so. Economic hegemon will give you a lot of bonuses, especially you'll get permanent modifiers like dev cost modifier, and over time you will get additional goods produced and minimum autonomy in territories. I think this will be over for our Netherlands campaign. It is year now 1621, and we have achieved a lot in this campaign. From a small dependent country, we have grown enough to a great power number 1 with almost 4,000 development in combined together with our subjects. We are now economic hegemon. We have an income around 1,150. England is our personal union. We have Denmark, Norway as loyal vassals. We have lots of colonies. We have Gascony as a vassal. We have conquered these areas by our colonies. We have conquered almost half of Africa already. We have a foothold in India. We have a foothold in Malacca. And yep, this campaign was quite nice. To be honest, there is not too much special flavor by Netherlands, because you don't have too many things special to this nation, except that statist and orangist government reform and accept Indian light ships. There is almost nothing special for Netherlands. Like some ideas, yes, but they are average one. Not very good, not so bad. What else to say? We are at the limited governing capacity, and we have a lot of provinces to double core. We have a force limit like 370. It's kind of average, I would say, but you should keep in mind that it was not a major country like France or England. It was a small Holland. It's not even a Burgundy, so we had to suffer a bit of aggressive expansion, and without any perma claims, your expansion is kind of slower to the medium level comparing to countries like Burgundy, like France, like England, like Austria, and so on. Yep, that's why it's not that powerful as could be, because for example on Mamluks I was able to get 1500 income 65 years earlier or so. That's why Holland is not that powerful as a major country, but anyway, a world conquest is still possible, I would say. You can pick diplomatic ideas next, then administrative, then some kind of offense to get sieges done faster. And yeah, it's all still possible, because we are now only at the middle of our campaign. We have played only for like 180 years, and it is still 20 years to go to the end of the game. So yeah, it's all still possible. You just need a right set of ideas. You just need to improve, to get some monuments for administrative efficiency. You may get more absolutism by revoking privileges, collecting crownlands, and so on. I have already started to revoke some privileges, and yeah, it was a good campaign. I hope you liked it. Let's see how we are comparing to other AI countries. Income comparison. So together combined with England, I have around 1,400 income, and the Ottoman is like is only 300 income. So we don't have any real rivals at the moment. Only the coalition is our rival, but with good truce timers management, you can easily avoid any kind of coalition. Yeah, and also one more thing, it's like I'm gaining 5,800 manpower each month. We can also check our buildings, like courthouses, every possible province, except these not court provinces. Every a profitable province has a workshop built. Like I have started building universities already in most of the provinces. Of course, second level barracks, like manufactories. Almost all the nice provinces were built. Soldiers' households, also households were built on many provinces where possible. And one more thing to say about missions. The current 1.36 Netherlands missions are not very well, to be honest. For example, just one more thing to mention, the last mission in the tree, which requires you to own province in Japan. It gives you only 50 trade power for 15 years in this trade node. To tell you how much 50 trade power is, it is worth of 15 trade ships placed into this node. Do you understand how small the reward for this mission is? Honestly, as a guy who created these missions earlier, he didn't know his game well enough, and I think the reward should be much more bigger, or something much more interesting, and something much more permanent than just for 15 years. It's just nothing. So yeah, and this Dutch commercialization ability, it doesn't work well because we don't have too long trade routes, I would say. For example, in the second age ability, Poland gets around 30 goods produced, and that bonus is significantly bigger than 33 trade steer, significantly better. Netherlands and Dutch countries will get some updates in upcoming 1.37 patch, and let's hope that it will bring some new flavor to these countries. It should bring some interesting missions, some more perma claims, some more nice expansion roads, and yeah, looking further for new patch, and hopefully Netherlands will get the deserved flavor. Okay, so it's time to say goodbye for now. I hope you liked this campaign and you were not bored of my speech. Wish you a good day and see you soon. Goodbye.